So, I was interrupted. I was interrupted in my conversation on the war on Orion. But let's continue to talk about it. This has been like a serious thing, like this war on Orion. It's been going on, and last when I was talking, I was saying the reason why we have so many like enlightened teachers who are not able to communicate and transmute and not communicate and share the art of enlightenment with people so that we have more and more people on the planet enlightened is because of these wars on Orion. And that's why many like enlightened teachers even consider like the possibility of completely sealing the earth, of opening the third eye chakra, as they consider it kind of dangerous because of the wars on Orion, since the third eye chakra is the link that links us to our star and galactic origin. So this war on Orion is pretty brutal actually. It is not a physical war, it is more in spirit. These other dimensional beings, reptilians, we call them, they've been attacking people, and they've been mainly a force that has tried to oppress humanity for so long, and in some cases even like corrupt great governments, great men into traps of power instead of serving the common good. They've fallen, and they've become this, they want to always poison people with greed. But as it has been observed, like anyone who grows on planet earth comes to know love and comes to recognize the importance of working together. But there are always these forces, invisible forces, that prevents us from truly shaking hands with each other and working together and building the future we want to see and we want really manifested. So these reptilian beings have been like separating people and all in traps of powers. They always have, since they come in spirit, they've been attacking people. And of course, if you don't have like a connection to to the to these dimensions, you're somewhat guarded, you're somewhat protected, but it's not truly protection, since it's what we are supposed to have. We all supposed to be these higher, dimensional beings who have so many options to life, and availability to the secrets of the stars and all that. But the reason why we've been held back for so long is because of these reptilian beings, and that's the reason why most of the knowledge has gone underground. Like most religious and true religious spiritual knowledge has gone underground because of these reptilian beings. Now they've been playing these games of power, disrupting human advancement, be it like whenever humanity is about to reach a peak, they always try to just shake things up. And sometimes they've even been known to leading like humans into wars by basically you know they've been involved in many wars, like because what these reptilian beings do is that they try to invade like humans, and this more like to make it so that the humans cannot fully like undertake their own free will, and they become subject on to these beings and start doing what these beings want us to do, like stuff like going to war with each other, fighting each other, not progressing, and just disrupting. Like they've been studied a lot. They've been studied a lot, like in many, like um, religious settings. They're seen as fallen angels, but they've always been present, like with us, like here, like these reptilian beings, and they're the reason like people are not getting enlightened. Why the art of enlightenment, like 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 so much as they are supposed to be, because many people are raising their vibrations but not reaching the point of enlightenment because of these reptilian beings, like they've come in between and try to seal the secrets of our our rightful throne, or our rightful right here on the planet, so that we don't have connection to the divine, so that we're practically blind on earth, and we follow whatever guidelines we have towards God and all those things. Now, that's, and even they've even created separations within religious groups, these reptilian beings, dividing people, even like in beliefs of God and all those stuff. Although the human heart knows deep within that we all know the same thing, and that we all can actually just get along, but we don't get along. Sometimes we burst out of violence, we do stuff that we cannot even recognize ourselves in. Now, this has been most of the time because of these reptilian beings. They've been somewhat interrupting the human capacity of being fully in control of life. So they've been like attacking people and trying to stop people. So there is this war on Orion, and and like the church as you know it, and many like groups, enlightened groups, fight this war on Orion, so that we can fully manifest at the rate we want to, and have things going on planet Earth, and the planet can come together into this interconnectedness. So it's it's a huge thing. It's a huge thing. These beings on Orion, and they've been even in some cases like attacking young talents, and many things, like from these higher dimensions. Like their origins are mm, discussed like a lot. Their origins are discussed a lot, but they also have a tendency to want to trap human into the trap of God, the trap of God. Believing that um, that God as an entity, God as an entity that you're supposed to, you know, be in this God in a religious setting. Like they've always tried to trap humans in this mind of God in a religious setting, and not have human, like always try to control human through this power system, and mainly not to have free access to the divine, to just have clear 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 clairvoyance, and be able to have this direct link to the divine. So these reptilian beings have in many cases tried to sever the ties that people have with the you know higher dimensions of consciousness, so so that they don't have it, and this all of course in order to keep them under some form of control. And it's very bad, it's very bad, like, and very brutal. And I think wanted to share this with you. And it's not good, it's not good. Like, I'll do another part on this. It's kind of weird how the last video ended. I was kind of like being a bit reprehensive on what I should talk about. But this is something I think that should be in your light, Scorpio, so that you know about this and so that you're well aware of why people, why there aren't that many people enlightened, and why some people actually leave the path, the search for enlightenment, why some people actually leave the path, the search for enlightenment. So that's kind of like it. Why some abandon because of these weird shit happening on Orion. But of course, we have the angels and fight on our side. But it's kind of unknown what 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 all of this is to bring. But that's kind of it.